In this video, I'm going to show you how I help my client Nils in the first 48 hours of us starting to work together, improve his focus, his efficiency, and overall productivity. I'm going to share everything from the beginning, how it was implemented, and when as well. So without further ado, let's just dive right into the video. So as you can see, here are the screenshots from Slack, where we have our clients and where we communicate with our clients when they also have one-on-one access to us at Flowzone. So here's exactly what Niels messaged me after 48 hours of us starting, and that you can just pause this video and go through it. But essentially, he was able to record 7 reels for his business. He runs an online coaching business, and he was able to get all of those done in one day, like batching those tasks and get it done. And also he was able to work a couple days after that, so it was just not one day that was very productive, but it was days after that as well. And as you can see from transcript from the voice message that he sent me on Slack, that he was never as efficient with his reels, with his content ever before. And he was super focused, super productive. He knew exactly what he was supposed to work on, and the results were just outstanding. And he was able to get 1 week worth of content in a couple hours on one day. So that was really crazy. That was insane. He wasn't able to do that before. So that was very life-changing for him. So let's take a look at more detailed picture of how Nils, my client, how he looked like before we started to work together. So he had trouble structuring his day, prioritizing and figuring out what to work on. He wasn't consistent in his routines, taking action, and wasn't showing up on time for his deep work blocks. He got easily distracted and couldn't finish his tasks. So when he was working on something, he had these impulses of going to social media or not really finishing his tasks that he scheduled for himself to do. And he also couldn't achieve the flow state and sustain it for long enough. And lastly, he felt tired during the day and wasn't maximizing his fullest potential. So this is pretty much what happened before we started work together. And in order for us to achieve that in the first 48 hours, to go from this to this in such a short time, here's the exact step process of how this all happened. He was able to get these results after implementing the plug and play Flowzone system that is created for him. So at the beginning, it all started with an onboarding call, and we went through everything, his situation, his goals, what he was struggling with, and we gained 100% clarity, because clarity is really important. So if you're, for example, struggling with anything right now in your life when it comes to your efficiency and performance, you need to gain clarity on what is exactly the issue and really name it, like write it down somewhere. We wrote it down here in this Miro board. We're on a call and we went one by one, every single area, every single problem. We mentioned it and we gained 100% clarity on what was happening. So that's something that you can try that will help you, because that's the biggest ROI activity that you can do for yourself. Not also gaining clarity on a situation, but also gaining clarity on the goals, business goals, but mostly also like personal goals, like the efficiency and performance goals that we want to achieve for the course of 3 to 6 months that I work with my clients one-on-one. So we gain clarity on that as well. The next step was to also gain clarity on tasks, because he wasn't really structuring his day properly. He wasn't prioritizing his tasks. He had this to-do list with 10 or 20 tasks every single day, and it was very difficult to go through it and get it done. And he was working on his business, on his task. After we gained clarity on what tasks he should be focused on, we eliminated tasks that were wasting his time, because that's very important as well. So we listed every single task that he was doing in his business right now, and then we created a situation of tasks that he needs to focus on to grow his business to the next level. So we listed that as well. And from there, we were able to compare and take out tasks that were not really helping him get his business to the next level, and tasks that were distractions essentially. And the next step was setting those KPIs. So picking 3 or 5 tasks that he's going to focus on every single day to move the needle forward in the fastest way possible, but also prioritizing, because that's really important. Not just time prioritizing, but also based on his energy. Because if we prioritize tasks that are difficult to do in the beginning of the day, then he's able to get it done faster and he's able to actually focus on it. If we put those tasks that are very important and difficult to focus on, if you put it at the end of the day, it will be very difficult for him to get it done. And this is what happens with most of the entrepreneurs. They don't think about energy management. Everyone is so obsessed with scheduling it in their calendar, but no one is really asking themselves, how much energy do I have to put into these tasks? So if the task that I'm doing is very complex and difficult, do it first thing in the morning, right? So that's what we focused on. And I'm not gonna really go through this in much detail because it's confidential. But essentially, this is what I built for Nils. So the next step was to create all of these tasks inside his calendar. So before, he had a very messy calendar, not really knowing what to do when, and everything was just a big mess. So as you probably know, at Flowzone, I do everything for my clients, so they don't really have to think about it. It's a personalized service. So I created his calendar from scratch and put all the essential routines, blocks, as well as activities in a day that he has to do and he has to stick with. So I took all of those activities for him and prioritized them, scheduled them in, and created this new, super efficient schedule that just made Nils super efficient as well. So in the first 48 hours of us starting, I helped him fix all of these things by essentially creating a plug and play system, which looked like this. So I get asked a lot, like, okay, so you mentioned that you can build some systems and protocols, but what does it actually mean? So this I want to clarify. So for example, peak performance protocols look like this. So every single aspect of your life, every routine, like for example, nutrition protocol, ultimate focus protocol, productivity, sleep, optimal environment, supplementation, detoxing, and workout protocol. So everything is systemized and it's created in a system where you can just open it and just follow it, because it's like a system that you use for optimizing and systemizing your business. You write every single step out, and then your employee or you even follow it through. Right? So I do this for my clients, so they really have to think about if this is going to work or if this is not going to work. What's the best way for me to do that? So I helped him craft his morning routine, night routine, as well as his focus protocol, which was the first lowest hanging fruit that we can work on, and that once we fixed would essentially result in all of this, right? In him being insanely efficient. Focus on deep work, focus, and overall efficiency as the beginning. So I built everything for him. So the way he achieved this incredible efficiency and focus in his deep work was because I created for him this productivity slash scheduling system, as well as focus protocol and every single routine protocol that he needs to get in his peak focus and peak performance, right? So that's really important to notice, because what I see with among entrepreneurs is that just watch some YouTube videos or they go through some courses, they're very generalized, and they try to apply everything, but they fail. They cannot stay consistent with those routines. Those routines don't really work for them. They still feel tired, unfocused. So that's why at Flowzone, everything we do is personalized, one-on-one, and done for our clients, which are entrepreneurs and busy professionals, because they don't have time to create all of these things when it comes to their performance, their goals and vision, their mindset, tracking, everything, right? So that's why we're here, and that's why we're impacting our clients' lives in the best way we possibly can, right? So if you're an entrepreneur yourself and you feel like you could be doing better, that you could maximize your potential even more, then click the link in the description and we can hop on a call, we can chat, and we can go through your situation, your goals, what is holding you back. I can give you a personalized audit, I can show you what you can do, and also help you craft something like this, like before and after situations, so you know exactly what to focus on and what to do differently to see results like this. But not only results in terms of performance, but also results in your business, like how you can grow your business faster by simply improving your efficiency and performance, nothing else, no business strategies, just simply improving your performance and efficiency. So if you like this video, then hit the thumbs up, subscribe for more, and if you have any questions about any of this, then let me know in the comments or message me on Instagram. Link is in the description. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.